Hi, this is Patrick Conway, part two of Chapter 17, the trial. This is where the action takes place. We're going to be putting on a show, but they're very distinct phases and terms you need to know and how things operate. So it's not just a free for all, there are definite rules, but the order of things presented and such. So, learning objective 3, describe the presentation of evidence phase of the trial and the role of the paralegal in this phase of the trial. Okay, first off, plaintiff presents their case in chief. This is the part of the trial where plaintiff presents all of his evidence to the jury through direct examination, subject to cross-examination, which governs it. Now here, the plaintiff has the burden of proof to prove each element of the cause of action by a preponderance of the evidence. So they have to put on their whole case and prove it during this case in chief. Or at least they have to prove that they have enough evidence for their story to be true. Now, preponderance of the evidence is something that you hear a lot. There's in criminal, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. So in football terms, that would be like getting to the 100-yard line. Preponderance of the evidence means more likely than not. So you just have to kind of get to the 51-yard line. Now, as part of this is the direct examination of witnesses. And these are questions addressed to a witness by the attorney who has called the witness to testify on behalf of the client. So this should be a friendly witness, one who's going to back up what your client is claiming. The order that they're called, that's a strategic decision for the attorney. They like to build it from or reinforce things over and over and over. Usually these are open-ended questions. What did you see? You tell me about the day. Very open-ended question. Now, the cross-examination, that's when the defense counsel the question that witness after the direct examination of the witness. This is designed to increase the credibility of the witness and convince the jury that the witness can be trusted or believed. So, plaintiff was asked the witness what they saw. In cross-examination, the other attorney might bring up their eyesight. And it's like, could you really see that from the front? But also, on the TV trials. It's just designed to increase the credibility of the witness, convince the jury that the witness can be trusted or believed. So it's nasty. Then the plaintiff attorney can come again and do redirect examination. So after cross-examination, counsel originally told the witness of the direct examination and asked the witness additional questions in order to rehabilitate the witness. The purpose is down the people. And it's limited to issues raised from cross-examination. So the direct examination, plaintiff asked, where did you see? In cross-examination, person's eyesight is brought up. Then in redirect examination, the question could be, weren't you wearing your glasses? Were you wearing your glasses at the time you migrated to your eyes? Cross-examination then allows the opposing counsel to again challenge the credibility of the witness, but only as the nice question to direct examination. The idea is you just want to limit these kind of things for us to call and go on for it. No judgments. Rejection. It's a method by which the attorney orally advises the court that the evidence being presented is not admissible. We already talked about admissible and non-admissible evidence. The judge misses, the plaintiff or the witness have said something, the other says, I object. And the way the attorney says, that's not admissible. We can't bring that up. And the judge makes this statement, which is a full objection, which means like, you're right, they can introduce that. Or they are the rule objection and say that the evidence is indecent. The one is why you objections reserve potential errors on the record for labor appeal. So, if you appeal this case, one of the things we want to appeal on is that the judge made a bad decision when it said that this evidence was admissible for the minutes. Okay, so the plaintiff has gone to their case. There have been objections, there have been direct examination of witnesses, there have been cross examination. At this point, the other side can say, okay, we have a motion for the right of verdict. In which case, what they're saying is, hey, we don't have the same entity. We haven't heard the things. There's nothing that they're not breaking. They're claiming. So there should be a motion for the right of verdict. And the judge is like, yeah, you're right. Trial ends there. In reality, this they always make a motion for the right of verdict. In reality, this might be what the witness didn't show up. You know, it might work. A witness didn't show up, or the witness, changed their story, or some evidence that they were planning to present. And done in this. The plaintiff said. Now, if the trial doesn't end, the defendant is on their case in truth. And they must establish any defenses raised in the answer to the complaint by the same preponderance of the evidence as the plaintiff. But it's also put counter and false claims by the preponderance of the evidence. It's kind of the same process of the plaintiff's case in chief. You have witnesses, you have cross examining, you have objection. Now, after the defense counsel is done, you get back to the plaintiff and you give your rebuttal, which gives the plaintiff a chance to address or respond to information that has been given in the defendant's case. It's usually based on evidence that the plaintiff did not anticipate in the defendant's case. You try to figure out everything they said, so you address it before they bring it up to the strike. Or if you don't, you can do it in your own. So rebuttal. That can be the best. I mean, respond to what is presented by the plaintiff during rebuttal. They can't go back to the main case in chief. You have to focus on the said in the rebuttal. So it's plaintiff, defense, rebuttal, so rebuttal. Now, at any point during the trial, they might decide as far as the conferences with the judge. These are conferences with the attorneys and the judge of the bench. The judge then out of your side of the jury. The purposes can vary, all sorts of things. And some judges just very excited about it because they just want to get on with the case. How can I do this as citizen? Well, they pay your attorney. He's putting on a show. But just like any show, there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes. So you get the crowd leaders been organizing the show, they don't go to the series, like a ton of people. What's the things that they're going to do before the trial starts? Check out the courtroom, get everything set up, say you come to this there, they can still find the meaning, just next, instead of trying to find things that order is zero. They also sort of communicate important information to the witness. What's going on this, legal should be observing the proceedings and taking notes. So they can have a conversation with the and help. And because they can't have a phone these notes. So that's what the power legal. Okay, that's it.